Okay, I want to start by saying this. You can live with purpose right now. I'll say it again. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. You, as a teenager, can live with purpose right now. See, most people think that purpose is that one job that you're supposed to have for the rest of your life. But at Purpose Match, we don't really see it that way. We don't think that's what purpose is all about. The way we see it, anytime you're doing what you're good at and what you love to do to meet an important need in the world, alongside people that bring out the best in you, anytime those four factors are coming together and colliding and intersecting, you're living with purpose. Now, certainly we'd love for you to get a great job down the line that allows you to do that every day and get paid for it. But there are lots of ways you can live with purpose right now as a teenager. And the really cool thing is that living purposefully now, in your extracurricular time and in your education is also one of the best ways that you can prepare yourself for an awesome, purposeful job down the line. So we've heard this a lot, and it's absolutely our least favorite line ever. It goes like this: "But I'm not supposed to live with purpose. I'm just a teenager." Boo! See, modern society has convinced millions of teens of this, and it's just not true. It's a lie. Check out this awesome quote from Dr. David White. He says, "It may surprise readers to learn that prior to the 20th century, young people were anything but passive consumers. David Farragut, the U.S. Navy's first admiral, had his first commission as a midshipman at 10 years of age and his first command of a vessel at age 12. Thomas Edison ran his own printing business at age 12. The men who won the American Revolution were barely out of high school. Alexander Hamilton was 20, Aaron Burr, 21, Lafayette, 19. I love this line. What amounted to a college class rose up and struck down the British Empire." Now, the reasons why we've lost that are complicated. It goes all the way back to the Industrial Revolution. But the bottom line here is that this idea that people are just supposed to be kids, until they're 18 or 21 is actually a pretty new idea, but one that's become deeply ingrained already in our society. Think about this. What does society expect of you? To live into your purpose and speak your mind and explore your gifts and contribute meaningfully? Or to just keep quiet, stay out of the way, learn as much as possible, and wait for that day when you're actually old enough to contribute something to the world? I get fired up talking about this because it makes me mad. Society expects you to just stay behind the scenes and then suddenly wake up when you're 18 or 21 and magically know what you want to do with the rest of your life. But the problem with that is that it doesn't usually work that way. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be about the rest of your life, right? But, for most people, even still, there just isn't some kind of switch that just flips when they graduate from high school or when they start college, where they just wake up and say, "Oh, I know, I want to do this," right? Instead, that awareness has to be built over time. You have to explore, you have to get experience, trial and error. So if you don't do this exploration now, when will it happen? In college? Maybe. College is a good place to learn a lot about yourself. But we discovered that most college students who don't intentionally explore their purpose before college really don't know how to intentionally explore when they get to college, right? They just don't know where to begin. And so they end up bouncing from class to class and kind of drifting from major to major, and they end up wasting a lot of time and money in the process. See, the key is to get involved in things now, and not just any random things, right? It's not about, building a massive resume filled with tons of stuff that you don't even care about. It's about getting involved in one or two things that really do click for you, things you really do care about, things that connect with your purpose profile and your deepest sense of who you are. Over the past few years, teens have been reclaiming their voice and their power to live with purpose in the world. If you get involved now in interesting things that fit your sense of purpose, you'll develop a strong, one-of-a-kind profile that'll ultimately help you get into college, get a great job down the line, but also make high school a lot more rewarding and fun.